Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, you can see the blue in my glasses. Very nice. So, been an interesting day again, but let's talk about the price, right? The show The Price is Right. Anybody remembers that? I think that still airs. I digress. I probably dated myself right now. But so I had this really interesting conversation yesterday with someone. And if you had a chance to check out my live last night, I mentioned that I had two very interesting conversations yesterday that I'm going to make them into lives. Well, here's the first one. I tell you what, people are interesting. Did somebody just join in? If you're joining in, let me know who you are. Maybe type in hi, hello, how are you, or goodbye or something, so I know who it is, because I don't know who joins in and who does not. But let's talk about this whole price, right? When people talk about like prices of things, right? The price of things. And there's two kinds. There's two types of people when it comes to pricing. There's, I'll argue with anybody that there is more than two. I'm telling you, there's only two kinds of people when it comes to asking for a price or just pricing issues in general, right? Or pricing in general, not issues. What? Team Money in the house? What you doing up? Glad you are up. Team Money. And I'm about to get started. So, and this will be short, I promise, because I'm gonna hit the gym. But and it's Thursday. You know what that means? You know what that means? Okay. So anyway, let's get into it. There's two types of people that when it comes to pricing, and I'll argue this all day, every day. Okay, you can tell me there's three, there's four, there's five. I'm gonna tell you no, there's two, and here's the reason why. I'm gonna tell you why. There are those of us, those of you that would ask, how much is it? Right? I mean, that's very typical, right? You see an item, you ask, how much is it? Or you look for the price tag. If you can't find it, you usually ask somebody, hey, do you know how much this thing is? Or you would, if it's got a scan, and if you're in a store that has like one of these barcode reader thingies, that you go to them, it just reads it and it tells you what the price is, right? So there's a type of a person that asks for the price, right? How much is it? All that. And then there's another type of a person, well, in the same category. That person, somebody may say, oh, okay, that's affordable. I can actually do that, right? I'll take it, what have you. Or they may say, oh, gosh, oh, that's like an atomic bomb hit him in the face or something. Right? You're like moaning and groaning at the price. Oh my, like somebody's like choking you too. So there's that kind of person. And yeah, how much is it? Oh, okay, well, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Great. Or, you know what I mean? And then there's the other type of a person, and that pockets. Oh my goodness, that guy doesn't ask for price, right? That just goes, assumes, hey, let's go, baby. And then there's the other kind. And if you watched my live, and the funny thing is, I remember the date, August 10th. I think it was my live on August 10th, that I talked about what I want out of life. I don't know. I think Team Money was on there maybe. And one of the things I wanted out of life, if you remember, was it had something to do with price. Okay. And I feel like the other type of a person, as far as pricing is concerned, is the type that will not ask for the price, will not ask how much is it, will not say, oh, how much is it again? Oh. There's that person that just says, I'll take it. Or, you know, I just don't want it. Or, I'll take it. And is not really concerned with the tag, the price tag. They go to a restaurant and they don't order from the right side of the menu. They order from the left side. They choose what they want, regardless of the price. And then there's those of us who go to the restaurant and we order from the right side. Oh, this is the one I can afford. That's the one I get. I don't really like meatballs, but okay. There's the kind of a person that goes into the mall, a store, looks at a suit and says, oh my God, I would love to get that suit in black. Do you have a size 42R? And then there's another person that says, oh, I can't. Yeah, those people won't probably be at tax LT money. I apologize, but they won't be hanging around there. Right? So you got two categories of pricing people, right? Now here's the other thing I want to share with you. It's not about the item. It's not even about the fact that you can afford it or not. It really is not. I know you are going to argue with me. It's like, well, if I could, I would buy the... I'm not sure if you would. I really am not sure if you would. It's not about the fact that you can afford it or you can't afford it. It's about your mindset. You can walk into a 7-Eleven and ask how much a gum is. You can afford a gum. Why would you ask the price of a gum? Because that's how your mindset is. Because you're freaking programmed all the time to ask how much is it. And then immediately you're building reasons why you can't afford it. Call me out on it if you want. Call me out if I'm wrong. It's straight up the truth. I'll give you a story. There's a young kid. Young kid starts to develop this condition. Starts to lose his eyesight very quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Very young, right? Parents are going nuts, going crazy. Dad, mom, kind of just going everywhere, trying to figure out a way to save the eyesight. They go doctor to doctor to doctor, and the eyesight is just going really fast, and they're just getting really worried. And they don't have a day, they don't have a night. They're just really miserable because, you know, they're kind of seeing their son right in front of their eyes, right? That it is losing his eyesight. So finally, they get into this one doctor, and this one doctor looks and examines and does tests and all this stuff and comes back and says, you know what? I have some really good news for you. This is not going to be easy, but we are at a very early stage, and I can save your son's eyesight. I can actually save it. I can actually get him to see again and not lose his eyesight. And the father turns around and asks the doctor one important question. Well, important to him. He asks one question, and he says, Doc, how much is this going to cost? If you have to ask the price at that point, you missed it. You missed the whole thing. You missed it. You might as well forget it. Rack up, go home. When you ask the price at that moment, this is not you. This is your mindset that has been programmed all this time to constantly ask for the price because you see no value in anything. I'm going to call you out because you see no value in anything. That's why you constantly ask. How much is this? How much is that? How much is this? How much? You go to a 7-Eleven, you get a bottle. There's no price tag. You ask for the freaking price on the bottle. It's not like you're buying a Mercedes Benz. Could be $250 or $350. But what do? You ask for the price. We're programmed like that. Guess what? There's a lot more people on this side of the road that are constantly asking for prices than there are on that side of the road that they just go, oh, wrap it up. I'll take that. One of the things I want out of life, if you watch that live, one of the things is I never want to look at a price tag. Ever. Ever. I went in depth in that live, sharing my thoughts on it. You can call me selfish. You can call me that. I'm totally okay with that. I have no problem with that. Go ahead, call me selfish. And you go ahead for the rest of your life, keep asking for prices. I'm starting to call out a lot of people, and I gotta tell you, I'm getting a lot of hate. I'm totally okay with it. My skits that I do, my singing skits, my funny skits, I get hate. I don't share those with you. I get hate, like literally hate, okay? Guess what? You're the one asking for the prices. I'm not asking for prices. You're the one that there's a deeper issue inside that it hits. Calling a lot of people out. I'm telling you, I went from, in the past year, I've had close to 4,000 friends. I'm down to 1,440. $1,400 friends. That's it. That's all I have. I had I had more than 4,000, but let's just go with 4,000. I was actually literally thinking, what am I going to do when I hit 5,000? And now I'm at 1,440. I'm getting rid of. Just listen to me. You can go walk around all day long, ask for this price, ask for that price, ask for this price, ask for that price. How much is that gum? How much is this gum? How much is that chips? How much is that drink? How much is this? How much is that? And you can start, you can just go ahead and just continue keeping your mind stuck on little tiny things. If you miss the eyesight and you're asking for the price, you miss the whole freaking point. You don't ask for the price at that point. If you do, there is a way bigger problem than asking for the price. I'm telling you, you don't see it, then there is a problem. There is that problem if you don't see that. You have a solution that's going to help. I had this conversation with yesterday that it just ticked me off, right? Person's kid, young, suffering from all of a sudden situation, a disease, ends up literally on a wheelchair. You may have something that helps. may. You don't ask for the price. If you want off the wheelchair, you don't ask for the price. If you want to be seen, if you want to see again, you don't ask how much the surgery costs. Stop thinking so freaking small. I'm honestly, I was talking to somebody today and I told her on the phone, I said, it's 2022. There's people that are buying a ticket to go to the moon. Moon. And we are thinking like this right now. Team money. That's what you need to be in every life. Start thinking small, people. I'm telling you, if you're looking for smallness, you're going to find it. Look, four weeks ago today, I started to do my skits and my singing and whatever the thing I'm doing, right? I did a gay skit. I got 4 hate messages. It's like, dude, why are you tripping? The first thing I made fun of was myself and my culture. That was the first skit I ever did. In fact, I did so many Persian skits that you guys said, enough with the Persians, we don't understand it. Stop thinking small. Stop looking for just prices to say, oh, can't do that. Won't be able to do that. Man, it blows my mind, truthfully blows my mind how some people are stuck in this mindset of like, I don't even have anything that small. It's like a brain of like, I usually have a stress ball on my desk. It's like, dude, if you're on a wheelchair, you don't say, well, I don't know. Listen, my pancreas is shut down. I don't have enzymes. Doesn't produce enzymes, right? I'm always looking for ways to better myself. Why would I say, oh, well, you know, just gonna sit here. What the Sometimes I want to come through this camera, through this, and just like grab a couple of people by the shoulder and just, seriously. People, come on, dude. Can't be thinking small like that. How about this? How about you switch clubs? How about you go for the just wrap it up club? Not how much is it club. Haven't you lived that life forever? How much is this? How much is that? Oh, I can't get that. I can't buy that. I can't order that. I can't. Too expensive. I can't. Like, okay, well, here's the deal. If that goes for you, then stop complaining about everything being expensive. Seriously. If you constantly have been saying, I can't, it doesn't matter if it drops in prices anyway, you're still going to say, I can't. So zip it and just deal with it. Deal with everything that's going on. The prices go up, you can't, deal with it. Prices go down, you can't, deal with it. Seriously, stop complaining. Or hop over to the other club. Figure out how the hell they did it. I was talking to a friend yesterday. He's all like, wow, you know, things are so expensive. I go, really? I know a guy right now sitting at Montage in Laguna Beach having lunch by himself, and that bill is going to be $200. Today. Buying himself lunch for $200. in this economy that you and I are saying, oh, it's so expensive. How much is that burger? Because that's all we've done all our lives. We forget that there's a whole other side. There's a guy while you're at McDonald's trying to see whether you get chicken McNuggets for 6-piece or 12-piece. He's ordering a filet with a glass of wine and sitting in front of the ocean. Yeah. You can't deny that stuff. Okay? You can't just say, oh, well, he got lucky. We've talked about this. Yeah, he got lucky. You're right. Well, maybe you should get too. See how he got lucky and you get lucky like him. Or stop complaining about things. Or stop complaining about, oh, you know, I have this disease. I have this. I have that. But I don't want to look at anything. Just feel sorry for me. It's like, what the? Ay, ay, ay. Come on, people. Come on. Either stop complaining or look for a way. That's it. Either stop complaining and live the way you have lived. You know, take all that stuff inside. Anything you see, you inside. How much is it? Oh my God. 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 Just throw that stuff in. Zip it. Don't complain. Live it like that, silently, or hop. Seriously. Or just give up on stuff and don't say, oh, well, there's no solution. Really? Because somebody is just going to the moon right now for $4 million. There's no solution for what you got? Have you looked? Have you exhausted everywhere? Or are you so closed-minded that you're like, well, how much is it? Big difference. Big difference. I'm telling you. It's a huge difference in the way you live your life and the way you think. I'm recognizing that. I'm switching things. I have been doing, right? And it blows my mind. It blows my mind that people are asking for solutions from everybody. And everybody's giving a solution. And to all of them, they're saying, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's like, okay, well then zip it, kick back, chill. Nobody will listen. That's all. That is admirable. 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 Oh my goodness. It is. Because you're not complaining. You're like, okay, this is it. I get it. I'm cool with it. All right. It's all good. I get that. I have so much respect for that. I do. I honestly have so much respect for that. I do. But I have no respect for the other guys. None. None. Zilch. Nada. If you're complaining and not doing anything about it, it's like, we complain about the things we can change. Let that hit you. We complain about the things we can change. Have you ever complained why there is winter after fall? Why does the moon come at night and this? No, why? Because you can't freaking change that stuff. You complain what? Oh, the government sucks. Oh, the taxes. It's like because you think you can change this stuff. Oh, my life sucks. Oh, I hate this. Well, you know why? You hate all this stuff. You're complaining because you can't actually change that. That's why you complain about things. We complain about the things you can change. T-Money can freaking move. I can come over there and make T-Money move, help him move. with this neighbor. So please, pretty please, I'm exhausted hearing this stuff. Aren't you exhausted saying this stuff? Like seriously, aren't you exhausted? Asking constantly, how much is it? How much is it? How much is it? How much? Think about the guy that's having a $200 lunch by himself. Think about that guy. Do you think he's asking, oh, how much is this steak and this wine gonna cost me? No. He's all like, let me get a cigar or two. There's two kinds of categories. Where are you today? Where do you want to be tomorrow? You can be at the same spot. No problem. You can be in the same spot. You can say, I'm here and I'd like to stay here. All right, cool. Not complaining. I respect that. I'll be your friend. Yeah. But come on. Where are you today? Where do you want to be tomorrow? And guess what? The more, if you're in business and you're the kind of a person that constantly asks for prices yourself when you go to the store, you constantly, you don't have this size, or you don't have this color, or you don't have this. If you're that kind of a person, guess what kind of a customers you're going to get? Amazing customers, those that love you and adore you. Really? No. You're going to get a duplicate of you. How do you like them apples? How do you like somebody kind of... Come on. Seriously. All right, I'm done, I think. I vented enough. But it's just... Have you ever asked yourself, what is the price of not doing? Maybe you should ask that price instead of all the other garbage. Maybe you should ask yourself, what would be the cost of me not looking at this? What would be the cost for my daughter that is sitting on the wheelchair if I don't look at that? What would be the cost if I... Maybe we should look at those costs instead. It's a mindset shift. You know, it's like you have a left brain and a right brain. Just shift it. That's why there's two sides. You can have this shift of a side, this shift, and you can constantly ask for prices and or you can have a $200 lunch by yourself. There is a bridge between the two, you know. There is people who got from here to here. It's not like they just woke up kumbaya and they ended up there. No, there's a bridge. There's a bridge between how much is it, and I'll take my filet medium rare for lunch. There's a bridge. There's an actual bridge that you can walk. You can start to walk and get to that side. But no, you don't want to walk the bridge. That's the thing. You just don't want to go. You want to be there, but you don't want to walk. You just want to like kumbaya yourself over there. Wake up, people. Seriously. Come on. You wouldn't give that advice to your kids. Why would you play those stupid games with your own self in your head? Like, I don't have kids, but thank goodness for that. Like, seriously, right? All right, I'm done. I guess I'm done. It just really ticks me off because, anyway, it ticks me off. It ticks me off. You know, people have, you know, I've shared this story before. I'll end it with this. My mentor, one of my really good friends back in the day, he asked me one time, this is when I had my house. He said, what is the most expensive thing you have? And this is when I wasn't into personal development and stuff like that at all. And then he goes, and I said, well, it's my house. I didn't really own it. I mean, I was making payments, but he goes, well, no. I go, well, yeah, I guess technically it's not really mine. He goes, no. Even if it was yours, it's not the most expensive thing. I'm like, what the heck, dude? This house is worth like a lot of money, dude. Like, I don't have anything worth more than this. And he's all like, no. A closed mind is the most expensive thing you will ever possess. I never understood what the hell he was talking about. I literally didn't get it until years after. The cost of a closed mind is more expensive than anything you will ever own. Guaranteed. Because with a closed mind, you ain't gonna own much. That's the truth. That's because your mind is closed. All the people that own a lot of stuff, do you think they have closed minds? Have you ever talked to a millionaire, a gazillionaire, or whatever, and they say, oh no, they're just closed-minded about everything? Have you? Doesn't happen, huh? No, it doesn't. It just doesn't. So, a closed mind is the most expensive thing you will ever own in your entire life. It took me a few years for that to actually make sense to me, because it never made, I even told him, I said, Daniel, it literally makes no sense. Like what you said makes no sense, right? But think about that. I'll leave you with that. Hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. Sorry if I vented out today. I have a few things to vent out about. Ooh, vent out about. Okay. But this was the first conversation. But I do have another conversation I'm going to go over with you tomorrow. But the price thing is just a huge thing. Just shift your mentality, or just stop complaining, or just again, I just want to reiterate this. It's not about you cannot afford the Lamborghini. It's about you asking the price of a gum in a 7-Eleven. It's the mindset. It's not the point whether you can afford it or not. That's not the point. It's not the point. The English have a saying. They say, if you ask for the price, you can't afford it. I hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value. I'm going to go burn this off in the gym right now. I only got like half an hour to do it, but I'm going to go kill it. And drop your thoughts, your comments below. Like I said, I'm getting hate stuff too with my skits, with my sing. I'm telling you, I don't show that stuff, but few people have been blocked. I mean, they were that rude. Yeah, so hey, I'm just gonna do me. So some of you guys are gonna like me and come along, and some of you ain't gonna, and just stick back and watch around, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go head to the gym. Until tomorrow, when we do it all over again, much love. Team Money, I'm going to respond to you later.